You lost the morning again. You woke up early. Not because you're disciplined, but because guilt shook you awake. You told yourself, today's different. You had a plan, clean, sharp, real. And by noon, it was dead. Not because life hit you, not because the plan sucked, but because your own mind sold you a lie and you bought it like a fool. It told you, relax a bit. It told you, you'll do it later. It told you, one scroll won't kill you. And you folded. That's not being lazy. That's betrayal. Your mind isn't broken. It's untrained. And right now, it runs the house. You think you're in control because you decide things. But decisions without execution are just fantasies. This isn't about being inspired. This is about command. Welcome to the Iron Will Protocol. If you're here to get comfortable, bounce now. If you're here to take control, shut up and read. Chapter 2. Your brain is not on your side. Here's the truth nobody likes hearing. Your mind doesn't care about your dreams. It cares about safety. It cares about comfort. It cares about keeping things predictable. When you try to level up, it panics. When you try to focus, it distracts you. When you choose pain for growth, it offers pleasure instead. Not because it hates you, because that's how it's wired. Your ancestors survived by avoiding risk. You don't win modern life that way. You don't need more goals. You need authority. Most people talk to their mind like it's a partner. What do you think? Are we ready? How do we feel today? That's weak. Your mind is a tool, and tools don't vote. When it says stop, you move. When it says wait, you start. When it says quit, you lock in harder. That's not cruelty. That's leadership. Chapter 3. No more negotiating with yourself. Every time you hesitate, you're negotiating. And every negotiation ends the same way. Comfort wins. You say, I'll train unless I'm tired. I'll focus unless I'm stressed. I'll change, but not today. That's not discipline. That's cowardice dressed up as logic. Strong people don't motivate themselves. They remove the option to quit. When you decide something, the discussion is over. No follow-up meeting, no emotional review. No excuses, action first, feelings later. Your brain will scream. Let it. It screams because it's losing power. Chapter 4. Kill the inner lawyer. There's a voice in your head that argues everything, explains everything, justifies everything. That voice is poison. It sounds smart. It feels reasonable. It's full of what-ifs and maybe later and this isn't the right time. That voice exists to stall you. Don't debate it, don't fight it. Don't analyze it, ignore it. Silence isn't calm, silence is obedience. When that voice starts yapping, you move your body. You lift, you write. You work, you act. Noise dies when action shows up. Chapter 5. Repetition is the real power. One good day means nothing. Anyone can lock in once. Authority is built by boring consistency. Same wake-up time, same work block, same training window. No hype, no drama. Your mind learns through patterns, not speeches. Every time you act despite resistance, you send a message. I'm in charge. Do that enough times and your mind stops testing you. Not because it agrees, but because it knows resistance won't work. That's dominance. Chapter 6. The 3-second rule. Here's the danger zone. That tiny moment when you think, I should do it. That window lasts seconds. If you hesitate, your brain hijacks the wheel. It floods you with doubt. It drags up past failures. It reminds you how comfy quitting feels. So you move fast, within 3 seconds. No countdown, no prep. Motion kills doubt. Speed isn't recklessness. Speed is commitment. Chapter 7. Discomfort isn't damage. Your mind lies about pain. It treats inconvenience like injury. Being tired isn't broken. Being bored isn't danger. Being uncomfortable isn't failure. That burning, that restlessness, that urge to stop, that's adaptation. Growth feels like trash at first. Always has. You don't stop because it's uncomfortable. You stop only if you're actually injured. Everything else? You push through. That's how tolerance is built. That's how strength shows up. Chapter 8. When the mind finally falls in line. One day, something changes. You don't argue anymore. You don't hesitate. You don't need motivation. You just move. Discipline stops being effort. It becomes who you are. Your mind stops resisting, not because it's happy, but because it understands the hierarchy. You lead. It follows. That's freedom. Not freedom to relax. Freedom from inner chaos. You've been dodging one thing. You know exactly what it is. Do it today, not tomorrow. Not after planning, not when you feel ready. Within the next hour. When resistance hits, say this out loud. I govern my mind. Then move. No debate, no delay. No mercy. This isn't motivation. This is training. Begin. Chapter 9. Your feelings are lying to you. Let's clear something up real quick. Your feelings are trash at decision making. They're late, they're biased. They react, not lead. You wake up and feel tired. You sit down to work and feel overwhelmed. You think about change and feel uncertain. So what? Feelings are reports, not commands. Most people treat feelings like orders. I don't feel like it becomes law. I'm not in the mood becomes permission. I'm burnt out becomes surrender. That's how weak patterns survive. Strong men don't wait for emotional alignment. They move first and let feelings catch up. Action corrects emotion. Emotion never corrects action. Chapter 10. Comfort is the real addiction. You don't have a motivation problem. You have a comfort problem. Comfort is everywhere now. Food on demand. Entertainment non-stop. Validation in your pocket. Your brain got spoiled. It learned that discomfort is optional. That boredom is unacceptable. That effort should feel good. That's a lie modern life sold you. Anything worth becoming requires friction. Comfort doesn't ruin your life all at once. It erodes it quietly. One skipped workout. One delayed task. One excuse that sounds reasonable. No alarms. No disaster. Just slow decay. Discipline feels harsh at first because comfort has been your ruler for too long. You're not tired, you're undertrained. Chapter 11. Identity beats willpower. Every time, willpower is fragile. Identity is ruthless. If you try to be disciplined, you'll fail. If you decide who you are, discipline follows automatically. A smoker tries to quit. A non-smoker doesn't consider cigarettes. A lazy man negotiates effort. A disciplined man doesn't see quitting as an option. Stop saying, I'm trying to focus. I'm working on discipline. I'm attempting consistency. That language gives you an exit. Instead, I don't skip. I execute. I finish what I start. Say it, then live it. Chapter 12. Your past doesn't matter anymore. Your mind loves dragging up history. You failed before. You always quit. You're not built for this. That's old data. Your past behavior explains where you came from, not where you're going. Every disciplined person used to be inconsistent. Every focused man used to be distracted. Every strong identity started weak. The difference? They stopped using the past as an excuse. You don't need to prove you've changed. You need to act like it's already decided. The past only has power if you keep referencing it. Stop checking old files. New system. New rules. Chapter 13. You train even when nobody's watching. Here's the test most people fail. What do you do when no one will know? No audience, no praise, no validation. That's where discipline is forged. If you only show up when it's visible, you're not disciplined, you're performing. Real authority is built in silence. You work when no one claps. You train when no one cares. You execute when it feels pointless. That's where the switch flips. Chapter 14. Energy comes after commitment. You keep waiting to feel energized. That's backwards. The energy follows action. You move, then momentum hits. You start, then clarity shows up. You commit, then confidence appears. Sitting around, thinking drains you. Action charges you up. That's physics. Motion creates heat. Stagnation creates decay. If you feel low, don't analyze it. Move your body. Hit the task. Start ugly. Energy will catch up. Chapter 15. Discipline is boring. That's why it works. Let's be real. Discipline isn't sexy, it's repetitive. It's plain, it's predictable. And that's why it wins. Chaos looks exciting, impulse feels alive. Discipline looks dull. But boring executed daily beats exciting done occasionally. Your brain wants novelty. Your future needs consistency. Choose the boring reps. They stack quietly. Then suddenly, you're dangerous. Chapter 16. You either decide once or decide forever. Every decision you don't lock in becomes a daily debate. Wake-up time, training time, work standards, decide once, or fight forever. If you keep deciding every day, you're weak by design. Rules remove friction. Standards remove emotion. Set them, then obey them. Votes. Chapter 17. Pressure reveals the truth. Anyone can stay disciplined when life's calm. Pressure exposes reality. Stress, fatigue, failure. That's when the fake discipline cracks. So don't fear pressure, use it. Pressure shows you where you're still soft. That's where training goes next. You're not breaking, you're being exposed. Good. Chapter 18. The ego has to die. First, before discipline becomes permanent, something ugly happens. Your ego panics. It hates structure. It hates limits. It hates being told no. Your ego wants to feel special, not consistent. It wants recognition, not repetition. It wants intensity, not boring execution. So when you start locking in, the ego fights back. It whispers, "You're doing too much. You're becoming extreme. You don't need to be this serious." That's fear wearing confidence. Discipline kills ego because it removes drama. No excuses, no identity games, no emotional storytelling, just action. If your ego feels threatened, good. It means you're getting close to control. Chapter 19. You will miss days. Don't miss standards. Let's get real. You're not a robot. You'll mess up. You'll oversleep. You'll skip a rep. You'll fall off rhythm. That's not failure. Failure is when one miss becomes permission. Weak people miss once and spiral. Strong people miss once and reset immediately. No guilt, no self-hate. No, I already ruined it. Standards don't disappear because you slipped. You don't quit the war because of one lost battle. You correct, you continue. You stay cold. Chapter 20. Stop announcing your discipline. Talking kills momentum. The moment you tell people you're changing, your brain wants credit early. Likes replace effort. Validation replaces execution. Silence protects progress. Let results talk. Let consistency speak. The loudest men are usually the weakest. The most disciplined move in silence. Nobody needs to know what you're building until it's finished. Chapter 21. Loneliness is part of the upgrade. Here's something nobody warns you about. When you get disciplined, you outgrow people. Different routines, different priorities, different tolerance for bullshit. Some friends won't understand. Some will mock it. Some will try to pull you back. That's normal. Discipline isolates before it elevates. You don't argue, you don't explain. You don't convince. You move forward anyway. The right people show up later, built by the same standards. Chapter 22. You stop asking. Why? Early on, you need reasons. Purpose, motivation. Later, you don't. You act because that's the rule. You train because that's the standard. You execute because that's who you are. No meaning required. The strongest systems don't need emotional fuel. They run on structure. At this stage, discipline feels boring and effortless. That's mastery. Chapter 23. Your mind stops testing you. One day, something strange happens. The resistance doesn't show up. No excuses, no inner whining, no mental drama. Your mind wakes up and waits. It learned the pattern. It knows excuses don't work. It knows delay gets ignored. It knows comfort isn't the priority. So it shuts up. That silence isn't emptiness. It's submission. You didn't destroy your mind. You trained it. Chapter 24. Discipline turns into certainty. This is the final shift. You don't hype yourself anymore. You don't second-guess decisions. You don't need external pressure. You trust yourself. When you say you'll do something, it happens. Automatically, that certainty is dangerous. People feel it. Life responds to it. Opportunities come faster. Chaos affects you less. Pressure sharpens you instead of breaking you. This is internal command. Chapter 25. You're not chasing motivation. Ever again. Motivation is for beginners. You don't chase it anymore. You don't wait for it. You don't care if it shows up. You've outgrown it. You operate on rules now, on standards, on identity. You act even when you feel nothing. Especially then. This is it. No more programs, no more hacks, no more searching. Just this. You decide once. You remove negotiation. You execute daily. You repeat until it's automatic. That's the whole system. Say this out loud when you wake up. My mind serves my standards. Then move. No inspiration. No emotion, no debate. This isn't a phase. This isn't a challenge. This is how you live now. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and comment.